Operation Furious Hero. It is our, I think, fifth or sixth covered ops mission. This time we need to recover an item from an advent train. And I'm pretty... yeah, nice to see that we do have German viewers as well. This time, let's see how and if we can even be successful on this mission. I'm taking the very hard mission pretty serious. I think it's going to be tough, to be honest. There is we're now entering the mid game, and there is the tendency from the AI to have mid game missions which spike pretty hard on the difficulty level. So maybe we get a small map. That's like the worst case scenario, getting a small map and being discovered early in the process. So we will then maybe even fight 2 or 3 packs at the same time. So just keep that in mind. It could be that it could be the case that we need to evacuate here.
Menace 1-5. We've got a feed on the Advent data vault near your position.
Good. We do have this little 24/7 shop. So this high ground here will be the location where we want to fight. We already know that there's a sectoid pack near the target location, which is fine as well. I'm not worried too much about sectoids as of now. And other than that, let's very slowly start it. We still have the battle scanner in place, so I intend to use it as much as needed. Sniper's just going to go a little bit, and then we're just now using the battle scanner to get a bit more impression what's up behind there. Okay, the simple answer here is there's nothing happening back there. Interesting. The entrance to this rooftop is up here.
Roger that. Already there.
She is our scout because she's the one with reconceal. In case things go south, she's going to be the one who can reconceal to scout for us. That's probably also the reason why I will get rid of the battle scanners sooner or later. With the exception of the terror missions or the retaliation missions, they start to lose a little bit their pragmatic value. Good. As always, we don't want to jump through any of the windows, break glass, open doors by kicking them in. We just want to have a very calm advance towards the edge of this rooftop. We're also not going to rush here, because there could be still some guys back here.
I'm all over it.
Go. Copy that.
Let's just move everyone really careful for now. Right.
Roger that.
So my gut feeling tells me once we are at that ledge, shit will hit the fan, and we will definitely get into some sort of firefight. Let's start to move him here. If he triggers, then it's on. No, there's no one here. Like, the reason why I was so careful is there's always the option that these fields here could be vision range. Sometimes, if there are guys down here, these fields can be a vision range. And you will never see that in advance, so it's a little bit a trap.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Wow, 2 patrols at the same time. But they are standing on this nice little train wreck, which we can destroy, so I suppose it's not the worst position. Plus, there's a mech unit, which means we can use our haywire if we so desire.
I'm all over it.
Let's get our sniper in a brilliant position. Like one of these positions, for instance. And then we just move up everyone. Good. So, matter of fact, what's happening here is, look at that. We do have mechs, 2 advanced soldiers, no, 1 advanced trooper. So, that means our hidden power level, I was mentioning it earlier, the AI basically uses a force value to this to have a discretionary value for its power. And the force value, if it reaches 8 or above, there is the potential chance, 10 or above, sorry, 10 or above, there is the potential chance that you get the second version of some of the units. And that here is the second version of our trooper. So no more 3 or 4 hit point troopers. It's on. These guys are a little bit tougher. Question from the chat: do we have a 20 plus hacking stat on our Wangstra, which is our specialist? The answer is no, because we don't have the option to build them at the moment. I would need to research them, and we were prioritizing other stuff. Okay, so 988, that is 25 hit points plus effectively another 10 hit points from the mech, which is 35 hit points. Pretty brutal pack, and there are at minimum going to be four more here. So that's going to be difficult. Let's hope that they are retaining their position on top of this explosive truck. Great, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So this here could be a one-shot if we hit it well. Like this is 2, 4, 6, 7 hit points. 66% chance that we will immediately blow this one up. Likewise with our shotgun. The question's really what's the more sensible way to approach it. And I think I'm going to start with a shotgun, to be honest, because the shotgun has a pretty low range increment. So you usually don't want to use it from this distance, but you will always hit static objects. So any other things that we need to consider, like she has no sidearm, so no lightning hands so far, which means if we will just put her on Overwatch, she will still get the concealment bonus if we trigger that pack, and I'm willing to do that. So she's on Overwatch. I need the grenades probably later, so these guys are not on Overwatch. Wangstra has rapid fire and haywire protocol. Can't really be arsed to let him be on Overwatch. But since it's a difficult pack, what I would want to do is I probably want to use the new ability, Come Get Some. So let's get some. Everyone now has plus 20 crit. I think I like the ability. So let's start by blowing up the truck here.
We've been spotted.
Yes, that's right. This is still Season 3. So I guess it's pretty much right. We wanted to run it with Season 3 in the title.
Taken care of.
Good. The mech is down. It immediately died. Lovely. Perfect timing, by the way.
Heading there now.
We could now go for a double kill here with a grenade.
Get
And I'm not going to take a second take a second guess on this one. So yeah, why not? Let's, by all means, please. Nah, no. I need to update Nightbot. That's the problem. I started with Season 1 on XCOM 1. And Season 4 from Nightbot is... the 3 links from Nightbot are still the reference to our challenge, The Perfect Run in XCOM 1, where we have lost 0 units in Impossible Ironman. 0 units, 0 countries lost, 0 interceptors lost, 0 satellites lost. Like, all of the missions completed, nothing lost over the whole course. And that's Season 4 was the one where we finally did it. And I need to update Nightbot. Thanks for reminding me. I will definitely do that. It's a little bit, maybe my ideas of seasons was a little bit, yeah, counterintuitive. So we are in XCOM2 Season 3, which is something different than Season 4. In principle, you could say it's Season 7. Yeah, maybe I need to be more specific on that one. Thanks for pointing it out, Arnold. Good, so we can finish this guy with Combat Protocol. I might as well want to do that because, yeah, why not? We're not going to use it for anything else. Solid kill, worked like a charm. We still have cover with her, so let's move her a little bit further up. She's not going to trigger anything as long as she has cover. There's, by the way, the double sectoid pack. I don't know why they now come in pairs, but I like the idea of them coming in pairs. Good. We have one more Overwatch. That's about it. And interestingly enough, we could already start the hack from down there.
Okay. Hostile forces spotted.
Wow, what's that? How are these guys still down there? That's interesting. It seems as if this was another pack, which was standing close to the train, got wrecked when we exploded it, and they are now here in the open. Well, guys, you know that we are not taking any casualties, nor are we taking nor are we going to let them survive. So, no mercy on the Advent forces. Or in other words, in other words, let's just grenade them. Well, screw you, AI, for finding out about my plan before I could execute it. Roby is back in business. The Swamp Child is, yeah, just killing 2 of them. Damn, he's on fire today. And look at that, we could even explode the other tank, which is probably going to be pretty destructive because the 2 sectoids... they are still here. Okay, alright. Don't want to pull them right now. Instead, I feel we want to get this Advent Soldier. And one of the most beautiful things about Rapid Fire is, since Wangstra has a stock, if he shoots twice, that's 2 damage in minimum, or, in this case, an immediate death on the first shot. I like it. Wangstra is still the probably MVP of this season. Let's explode the other tank. We dealt a pretty sick amount of damage. I saw some damage towards armor back there, so I assume there's a mech. We dealt 6 and 6 and 7 points of damage. Lots and lots of numbers flying up. So there's just another pack around there.
Overwatch.
Let's use Overwatch for now. We still have plenty of rounds. Next up, we move Wangstra down to take the hack. Great, it's even working from here. Like, look at that, beautiful. Good, so contact costs reduction, that's not bad. We don't need a lead on another alien facility, we already have 2 alien facilities. This one here equals 40 intel, which is not too bad, so yeah, let's just take it. Yeah, but we haven't even managed to do that. Such a shame. And look at that, there's a mutant.
Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO. Moving to Overwatch.
Good. We're definitely going to create an Overwatch trap here. That's the reason why I'm reloading everyone. So, question from the chat, isn't the blowing up the tank automatically activating the aliens? The answer is no. The aliens are only activating if you are in range. And what happened here is we destroyed an environmental element, and the only reason why we could destroy it is because our scout here, who still has concealment, has seen it, and our squad side sniper destroyed it. So effectively the one who did it, the squad side sniper, is out of their detection range. And that's the reason why they are not activating. That was one of the fields which I was trying to prevent, to get onto. Wow. 3 sectoids and a muton? Like, what the fuck is this pack about? That's the largest pack that I've seen in quite a while. Excuse my French here, but that's some extra large piece of alien meat. I would want to get rid of most of the cover here without, of course, reducing our own cover. And probably the way to go here is to get into full cover ourselves. And yes, mind control definitely will be an issue, so that's the reason why we would want to kill them this turn. Okay, so that could be a theoretical grenade. If we move Wangstra to here, that's full cover, and he can flank the Muton, which is exactly what I would want to do. No, he can't flank the Muton, he can just fire on the sectoid, but still that one is flanked as well. So yeah, shot number 1, solid hit. Shot number 2, solid hit. Telling you guys, Wangstra is the man. 40% against this guy because he's in full cover. Can't really allow that to happen, to be honest. So instead of sitting into full cover all day long, we will advance a little bit more and get this mutant next. He's completely shredded now. We lead on with Rusticated because he only sees the mutant, which is more than enough, so well done Rusticated, I like it. Don't want to pressure too much, so of course it would be it would be very interesting to see whether or not we can just rush over here, like take the half cover and shotgun him. But probably that's not a good idea. Instead, we will use the mimic beacon. But before we do so, let's use the 70% shot of our sniper to finish this guy. Good job. So yeah, I think mind control is probably not going to be too much of an issue this round to to reconsider it. Because guess what, there's just no one left to mind control. Alright, now it's also no problem to move up. So time for run and gun.
No need to ask twice.
We don't want to sit in... Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I was about to say we don't want to sit in a position where we... Okay, so let's consider that we do have four more guys. Wow. Triple sectored again. I reconsider my reconsideration. Mind control is going to be an issue, and because it is an issue, let us please use our mimic beacons this turn. Okay, and in order to do so, we're not only going to use one mimic beacon, but we are going to use the 2 mimic beacons. Yeah, the Viper will try to bind him. That will always fail, and the remainder will try to shoot. They are not going to use their mind abilities for now. I don't know if 2 mimic beacons were overkill, but I didn't want to get into a position where we had also to deal with a mind control. Probably the right decision, to be honest. Good. Priorities. We want to kill in minimum 3 this round. These guys here do have removable cover. Some are even in open in an open position. E.g. this wonderful Viper with a 93% hit chance. How could we not take that shot? 8 points of damage, great, wonderful, perfect. I like it. Rusticated is going to move up. We still have a couple more grenades. Like this grenade here will finish the Viper.
Throwing grenade.
So we could flank this gentleman here, which is a good idea. Question is, what are we going to do with Wangstra? He only has 1 shot left, so it's reload.
Oh yeah.
And rapid fire. Because rapid fire is just too good to pass on it. Missed. And solid hit. So that guy is down. We still have 1 more grenade and 2 more guys in the front. We want to kill at least 1 more of the sectoids. All of this here is solid cover. There's not going to be any more enemy squad. That's the last one. And this here is flanking. I guess can't pass on a flanking position. It's always good to use them. Now Nightcom can't flank them really. Don't want to take any loot for now. But we can use our proximity here to already start applying some damage. Like 80% shots are not too bad either. Yeah, sometimes 80% shots are bad. Let's not fool ourselves. It's one of these days where our guys do not want to hit all of their shots. That's okay. 50-50, I don't like it that much. So I'm just going to suppress him, which will motivate him not to move. Glenowar, you're right, I don't need to place the mimic beacons inside of the cover for the sake of hitting them, but if, and I would need to look that one up, I think even after the patch there is the crit chance for being flanked is still applicable. So in other words, in cover they are less likely to be critted. And that was the reason why I placed them there. Wow, Wangstra's on fire. Look at this guy. He's annihilating them.
Heading there now.
Yeah, 7 points of damage. Well, that's okay for now. Let's finish him with Nightcom.
I definitely got that one. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down. And
Yeah, please do so, Glenowar. I would be interested of that as well. So maybe it's just an old habit of mine. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. I promised you guys 16 to 20 enemies. That is 16 enemies, and I think we pretty much took them on. Once the shootout began, there was no turning back. There was no turning back. Look at that, 1.7 kills per round. And that includes even the couple of rounds where we were moving up, doing nothing. If that isn't action-packed, I don't know what else is. Good. Another flawless mission. We are rolling at the moment. I like it. I wonder when I will reach 2 kills per round. That might not happen too fast, but yeah, you never know. Promotion. Long watch. Yes, please. I'm not sure, maybe I will give Corporal Anderson a chance to be a gunslinger. I promise you guys also to do a little bit different builds. Wangstra is more of a combat specialist focus. We got ourselves an expanded magazine, a scope, which is really nice, and an Alarium core.
Considering the limited resources available to you,
plus another scientist. We countered the major breakthrough, so yeah, I would say overall pretty good. If we look at Wangstra's weapon, why isn't he having anything on it? I was pretty much under the impression that he had the stock, but for whatever reason it disappeared. So yeah, giving him a little bit better aiming chance is good. Expanded magazine is not really required for him. Let's look at our grenadiers. Repeater is nice, but I always like to give the grenadiers a little bit extra magazine, because they can really use it. Yeah, and that's already all about our weapons. So, yep. Well, it looks pretty okay-ish to me. Engineer is such a lovely reward, I like it, but we need to focus on the more important topics at hand, which for now is getting more resistant contacts. Okay, so let's take a look at it. That's 6 plus 7. We won't be able to do both of them. So let's make contact before the supply drop happens, and then we will go for the engineer. The reason why I want to go for the contact is we will get plus 20 supply drops on top, which for us is a big deal because that will mean we will have more than 350 per month. And that's already a pretty good income.
Commander, the aliens aren't slowing down. They've already got multiple facilities operating.
Yeah, that's the next facility. Great. We are a little bit on our back foot. We want to get to North America rather soon. Like this year will be 2 bleeps away. This 1 year is 2 bleeps away. What's the bonus of Australia? Well, that's not too bad. I like it. North American bonus is unknown so far. And now we are officially having a doom timer of 28 days.
We'll need to move fast.
Commander, we're almost out of time.
We are indeed almost out of time.
The only way we're going to slow the Elders' progress is by destroying one of their
Good.
facilities.
So we do have the get some ability on our second leader. I think we need no more leader training for now. Look at that, 85 additional supply, plus 20 from Asia. Oh, that's not only 350, I miscalculated. That's a lot more. Like, we are now at 450 supplies. Holy moly. Not bad, not bad at all. It seems they removed like this intersection. I was pretty sure that we could get the Siberia area here. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted to go over here and make contact. So yeah, we will need to go via South America. That's probably going to take too long. Question is, are we going via Africa? Under the table? This one here is 2 bleeps away. This one here is 2 bleeps away. I think we're going for this one here. The make contact will cost us 160 intel. Too much for now. Instead we are going for the engineer. Then we build another tower to get to North Africa faster. Good. So that's our last rookie. I think all of our guys are now trained. Let's shortly color code her. So she's a specialist. Green is the color. Wow, she has a ridiculous sunglass. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we do have three each. So the question at the moment is, shall we recruit 1 or 2 more? We do have enough income, but we don't really need someone right now. Instead, let's take a look. I think no, we don't need a 3rd leader. For now we are fine. If both of our leaders are in dire problems, we can still change it. But for now we are fine. Good. Engineer.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
And that's probably one of the best things that could have happened. Like we get plated armor, great. Spider suit, exosuit. We got ourselves the stun lancer autopsy and a couple of other autopsies. So let's go with the sectoid. I'm not a big fan of mind shields, so that's nothing that we need as of now. The stun lancer with the arc blade is also okay, but since you guys know how I think about melee weapons, we don't need to do that or need to upgrade it as of now. Psionics will probably be the next one that we are going for, because you guys asked me to get Psi soldiers, Psi operatives a little bit faster. But even before we go for Psi operatives, there's one more thing that I would want to do, which is the Muton autopsy to get better grenades.
Central Officer.
So yeah, Muton it is for now, because the grenade upgrade is just too good to pass by.
Steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to their
300 supplies, 60 alien alloys. Wow, we definitely need to wait for a month end before we can get that.
They have maintained a steady influx of new converts. Unfortunately,
Commander?
And after the Muton, we are going for Psi. And after Psi, we're going for Elerium and for Power Armor. So yeah, that's the name of the game. Power Armor next. Good. We get a pretty shitty rating because we are in the Doom timer and the game thinks that we are doing bad. Reality is that we are not doing bad, because when you're in the Doom timer, something to consider as well is there are no hidden events increasing the alien progress. So because it's unnecessary, the aliens already made all of the progress. Decreasing supplies, we don't want that to happen, so rural checkpoints probably going to be the one that we want to counter. Yeah. And there are our 430 supplies. Good lord, I like it. $200. And there's an engineer. Sandra Walker as an engineer, plus 100 intel. How could we pass that by? We can't. So before we go on this mission though, let's shortly run and see if we can get some more alien alloys. We might be able to buy them for intel. So yeah, 30 more alien alloys, which is I think enough to do it. 40 intel is definitely a fair price here. We also got advanced perception, which is hands down one of the best PCSs that you can get. So I'm tempted to take that one as well, but we need to be a little bit mindful of our intel, not blowing everything away at the beginning. Alien alloys, definitely yes. PCS, maybe. The PCS is just too good, guys. It is such a nice, lovely life saver. Not going to translate what the chat just said about the engineer. So, advanced perception, question from the chat, why is advanced perception so good? The advanced perception is so good because it increases your flat up increase of your hit chance for the respective soldier. And since there is the very simple rule in XCOM, you always want to kill the enemy before they can kill you. It is simply the best upgrade. It is by far the strongest PCS. And that's also the reason why I want to buy it. Because I think, and I believe in it, I think it's really, really good. Good. And you guys might have seen it. I just bought as well the alien alloys. You always want to consider what's more important, and for now, what's more important, the most important part is upgrading the armor. Oh damn, we only have 35. I was misreading the column. I thought we had 30, and I was like, yeah, great, we can upgrade it. We only had 5, so yeah, I still would have bought it. So that's not a mistake. The opposite is true. It's important to get them, but we will not have armor upgrades for now. Let's take our highest sniper, who is called Deadlock. She currently has 82 aim. And with that, that's a 10% increase in her personal aim. Lightning Hands, I like it. Really solid upgrade for her. Weapon upgrade, superior expanded magazine, also good. We just need the instant loader. And once she has kill zone, she will wreak some havoc. Good. Now it's time to rescue Sandra Walker.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
We are going to take Wangstra with us, Roby, Nightcom, Razor, Rusticated, and Deadlock. That seems like a very good and strong team. I like it. We would have a little bit more than 150 supplies to spare. No, even more. On the supply drop, we will get up to 500, so we have 200 spare. The reason why I'm not going right away on the mission is I still want to know what we could buy with this. We could either gain a little bit more accuracy. We could get an upgrade for the PCSs, which is not bad. I like it. I'm probably going for Vulture because we need more drops for now. The wet work one is also interesting because it will increase the average level of everyone, even retroactively. So the kills that they have scored, it will still count for them. Maybe we take the 100 and the 150 upgrades, so Vulture and Wet Work. Yeah, probably a good idea. So let's take a look if anyone leveled up. No, no one. Usually might happen that they level up even retroactively. But yeah, these two upgrades definitely make sense. And now, I was saying, Wangstra, Roby, Nightcom, Razor, Rusticated, and Deadlock. No more retroactivity on Wetwork since patch. Oh, that's a sad face from my side. But even so, it is even more important to get it rather early than late. We didn't have any chance to get it earlier, so I guess it's okay for now. Let's give her the flashbang just in case. It's a lifesaver. We do have 4 grenades, 5 even, because Roby has 2. So yeah, 5 grenades, 2 beacons, a flashbang, healing pack. We are ready to go. I'm still worried about the countdown. Guys, don't be worried about the countdown. We do have the black site already discovered. Like, right down here, there's the black site. And the black site will not only reset the countdown, but it will deduct 2 to 3 points from the Doom counter. So absolutely no reason to be worried about. The only thing that you quote-unquote can start to worry about is we need to make contact with other regions to make sure that we get another facility within reach.